Hey guys, and welcome to Scratch the Itch, a series where I play indie games from itch.io and try to find ones that scratch that gaming itch we sometimes get. Today's game is a horror game called In the Woods. The gist of it is that your truck overheats and breaks down. Thankfully though, there is a campsite nearby, so you venture into the woods to see if there is someone who can assist you. Shock and spook, there are zombies waiting for you instead. Now you must stay alive and fix your truck so you can get the heck out of Dodge. There is nothing good to say about this game. I wish there was, but in the grand total of 17 minutes that I played, not a single moment was enjoyable. If you're here wondering whether or not I would recommend this game, you can close out of the video now knowing I would not. If you are interested in hearing my criticisms, then please stay. Graphically, this game looks nice, but unfortunately, it is criminally generic looking as well. There is nothing that makes this game stand out from the hordes of other horror titles out there. Again, it's not that the graphics are bad, it's just that I could easily mistake the game for generic horror where zombies are hanging out in the wilderness for. Unfortunately, there's just nothing out there that separates it from the other indie horror games that are being released. Let's talk about the meat and potatoes of horror game though, the spookiness. To be frank, I hate horror games. I don't like being scared, and it's for that reason I wouldn't go into a haunted house. However, this game did not scare me. It didn't even come close to startling me. The only time I was even remotely close to being spooked was when I was approaching the cabin in the woods, and that was simply because I knew something was out there and it was still daylight out. Unfortunately, the game doesn't play on having a spooky atmosphere or play on the fear of the player knowing that something is out there, lurking, stalking, and wanting to kill you. Instead, the game's brightness is quickly dropped to 0 and a cheap jump scare is thrown at you.
Oh, look at me, I'm shaking in my little space boots.
It's not scary, it's bland, generic, and has been done to death at this point. And after that, there are just loads of zombies that you have to run away from while performing objectives. Again, criminally generic. The controls, holy shit, the controls. Movement is absolutely horrible. You press and hold W on the keyboard, you move forward. You let go of W, you still move for a little bit. It's just so bad. You don't stop right away. You keep moving. It makes the movement feel floaty and like you don't have control of your character. And the camera isn't any better. I'm unsure if this is a bug, an optimization issue, or what. I have no idea. But when I would move my mouse, it would always felt like it was stuttering. I don't know if that will translate well into the video because it's recorded at 30 FPS, but I had an FPS counter in the top left the entire time to keep an eye on my FPS. The FPS seems fine, the camera movement far from it though. And to boot, sometimes the camera would jet off into a random direction. These things all bundled together make this game basically unplayable. I am 100% confident I could finish and beat this game, but I'm not going to waste my time trying to play against the controls just to do that. The zombies are bad, man, and for a couple of reasons. They're not really a threat. In the game's current version, the enemies are slow. Turning your flashlight off stops them from noticing you, and you can outrun them. Additionally, there are a bunch of them, and you can easily spot them from a mile away. You can scoot around without alerting them, or you could just be all gung-ho and alert them and get away. They also get stuck on things, so in theory you could just get them stuck on objects instead of evading them if you wanted. They're really basic enemies, and they aren't scary in the least bit. I'd wager I was more scared of the zombies in Counter-Strike Source zombie servers, hiding, getting to high locations, or building up a defense, and then watching the zombies get to you was far more terrifying than the zombies in this game. The zombies in this game are like, I don't know, cute penguins or something. They're just not threatening. Something I did like initially was that there was an options menu, because for whatever reason, some of these indie games just don't have option menus. I don't know. But then I used it and noticed it didn't save my settings between plays. I had to restart the game because I was trying to fix the stuttering, seeing if it was on my end, and my settings just were reverted, which I don't understand. What's the point of that? I also noticed when in-game, the menu has a loud sound playing while you're in it. Why? Again, just why? What is the point of having this really loud sound in the menu? It's bad, man. It is not good, dude. It is not good. In the Woods does not scratch the itch. It's not a game I would currently recommend. Mohammed, if you're watching this and you made it this far, I hope my criticism is met with enthusiasm to improve your game. I've noticed you have taken feedback and updated your game accordingly already, and I hope that this video continues to do that. I hope I wasn't too harsh, but I want to be as honest as possible so that you can create a fun and good game. I wish you the best of luck. I hope at some point I can revisit the game where I can fully complete it and enjoy it. Thank you all for watching. Do you guys like horror games, and would you like to see me play more horror games? If so, let me know in the comments below, and have a great day, and I will see you next time.